Hey folks, I hope you've had a good week. We are going to get right into it today. I'm still a little under the weather, but this has got to be done. I've put it off for a week and I just need to get it done. So we are going to pickle green tomatoes today. You saw in the beginning I was just washing and slicing all those green tomatoes up. That was only half of them. I'm going to do the other half, but I'm not going to bore you to tears with watching that too. And the recipe that I am using, it calls for 5 pounds of tomatoes. I'm going to have every bit of 10 pounds of tomatoes. So I've just doubled everything, which is essentially, and this is the double. This is for 10 pounds of tomatoes. It's 7 cups of vinegar, 7 cups of water, a 1/4 cup of pickling salt, and a 1/4 cup of sugar. And I've just got that on the heat right now. You can see my pot right here, and I'm just gonna, it's steaming right now. I'm gonna bring it up to a boil, and then I've already sterilized my jars. I'm using wide mouth jars for this for 2 reasons. One, it's gonna be easier to pack with the bigger vegetable, and it's what I have the most of left. So we're gonna do that. I've got my water bath canner going. I think you can probably see it steaming over here. And just the same process as always, make sure you keep things as sterile as you possibly can while you're doing this, as I stand here sounding like this. But do the best you can. And after I do this, I'll take you into the other room and show you what I'm doing with some Serrano peppers. I'm gonna dehydrate some. I had planned on stringing them. Because I thought, you know, that would be pretty and be a fun thing to do. I've never done that before, but again, last week got away from me and I was so sick, and this week it's just hanging on. So they actually started drying out on their own, and now I can't get a needle through the stem of them. So backup plan, we have a dehydrator, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. I've never done this before, so I'm just kind of relying pretty heavily on the internet for information on this, and hopefully it'll all work out. So let's go ahead and get these jars packed and processed. All right, guys, I hope you can hear me okay. I'm so sorry. I forgot all about my mic in the intro, but it's not like you really want to hear this voice as loud as humanly possible anyway right now, or probably ever. Let's just be honest. But um, I'm also, while my tomatoes are processing, I'm on my second batch. Um, I'm going to make a dozen pints of pickled green tomatoes today. I still probably have another 3 or 4 pints worth, but I'm running out of steam. I still don't feel very well, but I just had to get it done because if they stayed in those containers they were in for much longer, they were going to start to get moldy, and I needed to sort out the ones that had ripened. And I'm just going to roast those like I have been, so there's no sense in me showing that. You guys have seen that enough. But I do have these Serrano peppers out here in the dehydrator. I ended up having to bring the dehydrator outside because I had it in our utility room. And I went in there to start some laundry, and the smell of the heat about knocked me out. And since we've got the baby in the house, I didn't want her to get a face full of that on accident. So I just went ahead and put it out here, and I'll check on it every couple hours. Woo, there's a yellow jacket. I'll check on it every couple hours and see how we're doing. And once the peppers are crispy and brittle, they're done, and I will unplug it, let it rest for a second and kind of get some air circulating through it, and then bring it inside. And I'm just going to put these in quart jars. Obviously not going to seal them or process them or anything. I'm just going to put them in quart jars with lids and rings, and keep them stored in a cool, dry place. Hey guys, it is the next day. It's upload day. No, this did not run all night. I brought it in, and probably wasn't the best decision. Yeah, probably wasn't the best decision, but I went ahead and brought it in overnight so no critters would get into it, and then just plugged it right back in this morning. I didn't have anything get moldy or squishy or anything overnight, so I'm assuming it's fine. But I am just checking on it every few hours, and then the ones that are brittle, like completely brittle, I'm just taking them out and putting them in this clean wide mouth quart jar. And when that one's full, I'll just put an old lid and ring on there. Yes, I will. No need to seal or anything, of course, because it's already dried out. You do want to make sure that everything's pretty clean, though. Like always, when you start with, just lessens the chance of anything going sideways. So it is upload day, so I'm going to go ahead and end things here and get this edited and posted for y'all. I am hoping to have a video out next week, but we'll just see because we are taking our first overnight trip as a family with Miss Lil. So, like I said, hopefully I'll have something for you, but if not, if I'll know by like Friday if I'm going to have anything or not, and I will post on my page whether or not there will be a video. So, just assume no news is good news, I guess, on that, and there will be a video. But if there is a post, there probably won't be a video. Anyway, I hope you guys have had a great weekend and a good week ahead of you. Bye.